Good morning. I decided to come to you from the comfort of my living room this morning. For reading today, you're going to read the story Tops and Bottoms. But first, I want to make sure that you read the target skill this week, the theme. This is the first time we've talked about theme this year. So the theme really is this something that you can learn from the story. So read this page, because on Thursday, we're going to put together a graphic organizer to come up with the story details and the theme of the story. But as you read the story, I want you to think about what you think the theme of this story might be. And then our target strategy this week is to visualize. Picture what's going on in the story. Now, the author of this story, Janet Stephens, is also the illustrator of the story. This is a trickster tale. The genre, the trickster tale, is an imaginative story in which one character tricks another. So as you read, you want to look for animals that act like people, humorous events, and a lesson or moral about life. That's why there's a theme to the story. What's the lesson that the author wants you to learn? Again, take note of these illustrations. I love Janet Stephens' illustrations. Maybe you've read some of her stories before, but if you do read them, you'll notice her illustrations. She's pretty cool. Now, there's two main characters here, a hare and a bear. If you've ever heard the story about the tortoise and the hare, think about that story. Because in that story, a tortoise and a hare race. And you would think when those two animals race that the hare is going to win, because a hare is fast and a tortoise is slow. But what happens in the end is the hare, who kind of thinks, oh, I'm fast, I can kind of go off and I can take a nap, ends up losing the race to the hare. Well, this story, Tops and Bottoms, which is written by many different authors, and Janet Stephens' version, this story is kind of the sequel to what happens with hare. So the beginning of the story, you find a lazy bear, and then you have hare. Think of that story. Think of the tortoise and the hare in that story. Because like I said, this is sort of a sequel to that story. So you're going to read the story today and be prepared to talk about the theme and be prepared to fill out a graphic organizer on Thursday together, discussing the theme of the story, as well as some other comprehension questions about the story. So that's what you have to do today. Enjoy it. I love it. It's a great story. It's an easy read story, a lot of repetition, but real fun. And I love the illustrations. So enjoy it.